So hey guys, this is going to be a DIY t-shirt cutting, and I'm just going to start out with this black t-shirt. And I actually got it at the Dollar Tree. They had a whole bunch of Hanes, if you can tell, Hanes t-shirts. So what I'm going to do first off is just cut the neck off. I have a video on how to do this if you guys are interested in that, but I just basically just cut it off. Okay, so basically just cut it off like that, and then t-shirt material rolls after you cut it, so you can just kind of pull it until it rolls down. Okay, so what we're going to do after we cut the neck off is you want to take the back of your t-shirt. You want to fold it in half and try to get it as even as possible. You can meet up the seams to the shoulder. And then you want to make sure it lays flat. Now what we're going to do is just take your scissors and we're going to go about 1 inch, and I use my finger, so we're going to cut here and then move down, and then I'll cut with my other finger. I'll start up here so I can show you kind of what I'm talking about. And I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to add about 1 inch. About 1 inch cut. And then move up here, use your finger as spacing. And then cut that the same length. We're going to do that the whole way up. We're done. It looks like this with a whole bunch of little tabs. As you can see, about a finger space per tab. It doesn't have to be perfect because I will show you why here in a second. So that's what it's supposed to look like so far. So I'm going to flip it around. Okay, I'm going to flip it around and it's going to look like this so far. And I'm actually going to get something for underneath here so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see since it's like black on black. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got a blue one that I'm actually going to do another DIY on. I got a couple of these actually today. This is like a really big one, and I'm going to show you how to make it smaller. But I'm just going to put this actually underneath here just to kind of show you guys what I'm doing. So it's going to look funny, but it's not going to look like this afterwards. Okay, so that stands out a little bit better. What we're going to do is just take our strings and we're just going to pull them out. Now when you pull them out, they should roll. I would do them one at a time, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. The top and kind of pull it. And then if they weren't cut evenly before, it's going to give you a more even look. If you decide you want to go a little bit bigger for the holes, you can cut now, straight across. But just do that the whole way down. Keep stretching them. Okay, so once they are rolled, they should look like this. They're look a little bit more put together, I guess. Even if you did cut them a little bit off, you're not going to be able to tell. So what we're going to do is we're going to start up here by the first one. We're going to ignore this right now. And I'm just going to call them numbers, like 1, 2, 3. We're going to take the first one, and what we're going to do is take them, and you're going to have your 2 fingers like this, and then you're going to flip it around so it makes a loop like that. And then you're going to take your 2 fingers and grab number 2, okay, and then pull that through. Okay, so it looks like that. And then once you get that through, you're going to twist it like this, and then you're going to grab for loop number 3, or for string 3, and you're just going to push that up through here. Okay, so I'm going to try to put this down and try to show you a little bit better that I can. We're going to take the first string, and I can make sure I'm in frame. Okay. I'm going to take the first string, and I'm going to take it with my 2 fingers, and we're going to loop it around to make a circle. So you have a little loop. Okay? Then you grab the second one, push this loop up through, and push it down. Then you're going to have that. Then you're going to grab the third loop, but what you're going to do is take your fingers and make it around like you're going to tie a shoe, and then push this back up through. Okay, so you're going to take it, I'll show you one more time. Oops. Okay, so you're going to take that loop, you're going to twist it around once, you're going to take it and then push it up through. Okay, so you're going to do this, twist it, take the next one and pull it up through. Okay, so you're going to take it, twist it once, so it's still a loop, grab the next one and put it through. Maybe I'll do a video on just how to do weaving if you guys are familiar with it, but once you get it done, it can go pretty fast. Okay, so we're just going to take that, cut this in half, right in the middle, and then we're going to tie it just in a knot. Do a double knot and make sure it's really tight. Pull it tight. What we're left with is this. And then we can straighten this out, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's completely weaved. Okay, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to take my inseam and I'm actually going to cut this completely off.